Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It is lovely to see y'all. Well, not see y'all. I can't see y'all, but y'all can see me. So, hello. Something feels like it's missing. Like I'm looking at my stream. Is there something missing? Oh, thank you, Destin Toon Guy. I mean, I know the wheel's not here. If that's because I don't do them on... Oh, thank you, Team Flash. I don't do that during Let's Watches. But I feel like there's something else. Is there something else missing on the screen? It feels kind of empty and bare. I don't know. Maybe that's just me overthinking things. Because, you know... That's kind of the... Trying to think. That's kind of the... Oh, thank you, Burnsy. That's kind of the signature of my life, is overthinking things. It's... Maybe Kaiba's missing. Found this when you looked up Minecraft, the ultimate end-game resource. Diamond ore is one of the most valuable and hard to locate blocks in Minecraft. It's found right at the bottom of the world, below Y level 16, in the veins of 1 to 10 blocks that give experience when you mine them. Okay. Good night. I was already looking there. I don't know where specifically to look for this. Where's the wheel? Oh, your head's missing a hat. You say that as a joke, but I kind of think that's what it is. All right. Thank you, Odin's Fan 12. Hey, Brian, how are you? I'm pretty good. How are y'all? Am I going to play Lego Harry Potter in the near future? It's on Switch. I don't know. If I do, I don't know if it's going to happen on stream. Thank you, Miss Art Forever. Saw a YouTube video of you trying to get to the spider ride. Yep. That was a crazy morning. No, when it comes to games on the channel, well, thank you, Kevin Hernandez Gaming. As far as games that I play here on Twitch, I think I'm going to get to the point where I just kind of leave that up to y'all. Kind of like what we did with Kingdom Hearts. I'll select a few that y'all have told me to play, and then we'll like leave that to a vote, and then whatever y'all pick is what I play. I think that's how we're going to handle it from now on, unless there's a game that I just want to do so bad that I'll just straight up do it. Because like I've thought about doing that with, I've already said I'm going to be doing that with Pokemon. Once the re-releases of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out, I want to play those. And then, excuse me, I feel a burp coming on, and I don't want to burp into the mic. Much better. Oh, we got 2 hats off at the same time. Thank you, Miss Art Forever. Oh, thank you for that about the animation. All right, so here's what we'll do since 2 hats off are redeemed at the same time. I'm going to give Artemis 5 minutes with whatever hat Artemis would like, and then 5 minutes of whatever Splatty Cake would like. Does that sound fair? Since Artemis went first, we will let Artemis decide first. Does that work? That works. Okay, cool. All right, then, Artemis, which hat would you like? Straw hat. All right. Straw hatted out. I covered up my eyeballs. Okay. Let me pull up my timer. All right, so for the next 5 minutes, I'll wear the straw hat. Then after that, Splatty Cake gets to decide what they would like for me to wear. I've realized you're fairly quiet right now because I can barely hear you with my full setup and my headphones are at full volume. I mean, I have everything set up. My mic is saying right now I'm in the red. So I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I'm like in the red of I shouldn't be talking any louder or I'm peaking the mic. So I don't know what else I can do with that unless I maybe up the gain on my microphone. But then I'm scared we're going to get a buzz in the back. Hang on. I want to check something because I knew that was a problem before. So I moved my microphone from being away. So now it's like I'm right up on it. Because this is one of those microphones that just do that. So I'm going to turn it on where I can hear it. I don't like that because it gives me a slight delay. And then I'm speech jamming myself. Okay. Can I hear that? No, I can't. Why can't I hear that? Oh, because it's the wrong one. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, okay. I'm not speech jamming myself. At least not super bad. I am speech jamming myself a little bit. Let me try to up this. Oh. I'm not getting the thing that I thought I was going to be getting. So, okay, I'm turning this off because I'm really speech jamming myself now. Okay. Stop it. I don't like this. Okay. Oh, my goodness. So it's up a little bit more. But, oh, my gosh, I cannot do that to myself again. Wow, I was speech jamming myself. Okay. Does that help at all? Or is that too loud now? Volume is perfect as your face. Aw, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's good. Okay, cool. Okay, good. I don't want to be blowing y'all's eardrums out, but at the same time, how's my day been going so far? It's been fine. It's been fine. You know, can't really complain. So, yeah, we'll get to the episode in just a little bit. I at least want to wait until we get to the next hat. So, also, question, are you skipping the intro or not? Skipping the intro on what? On Marvel's What If? No. We watch from the very beginning onward. So, no, we will not do that. You totally want to meet me someday? Aw, that's so nice. Once things calm down, I will be doing more in-person things. I did go and do that show at the Columbus Zoo, but things have gotten a lot worse since then. So I'm hoping things get better soon so I can go do all that stuff again. Yeah. Don't worry, Ben. When we actually get to the episode, I will make sure I explain everything so you're good. Last happily ever after tonight. Sad voice. Yeah. Which is sad. I only really got to see that show once. Bordeaux 1473. Thank you. So, Brian, you can't make speech jamming something we can redeem. Oh, my gosh. Did y'all actually enjoy that? Because I was sitting there going... It felt like that. Marvel needs to hire you, Brian, as the villain chameleon that villain can mimic and turn into anyone. Without big explanation, this is how to describe chameleon. Author Girl 28, thank you. I have a feeling if they were to bring a villain like chameleon in, they would just put the villains in. They just have the actors who do the voice just come in and do that anytime they transform. That's what they typically do. To make that the impressionists all in real life look bad. I know that's not why, but it's just like they want to get it as perfect as possible so the audience 100% knows what's going on. So yeah. If you guys want speech jamming, just put Porky Pig on the wheel. No, Porky Pig is a lot better than speech jamming. Speech jamming, I'm like, it's only slightly delayed. It's just slightly enough. Like when I record my voiceover auditions and when I'm recording voiceover, I have to hear myself. So I have that on all the time, but there is no delay whatsoever between what I say and what I'm hearing. So I never get speech jammed there, but here it's just slight. It's not even like a full second off. It's like not even half a second off. It's like a quarter of a second off. So you're like, eh. Oh man. Okay, so that was the timer for Artemis hat. Splatty Cake, what hat would you like? Cowboy hat. All right. And then we'll do 5 minutes for a cowboy hat. Starting now. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate that. I felt like I should do that with the hat. Appreciate that, ma'am. Oh, couldn't even tell. I don't even know if it's a ma'am or not. Thank you, ma'am or sir. Or anything in between. Thank you, thank you. What? No Stetson? My Stetson's at home. I have a Stetson, but it's at home. And I don't want to bring it over here because that's very sentimental to me. And this is a cheap one that I found on YouTube. Because my Stetson, I got this for the Goofy movie song that we did on the open road. Because this one works for guys and gals, but mine is like specifically made for dudes at home, my Stetson, so it would look weird with a lady wig and everything. But this looked a lot better as a lady wig, with the lady wig, and then I put this on afterwards. I'm like, it actually works for dudes too. So there you go. Yeah, no, my Stetson's at home. One day, whenever I'm back doing live streams and whatnot at my home, I could bring my Stetson out. So there you go. Brandon, am I allowed to tell you a fun fact? Sure, go ahead. Thank you, Hello Maniacs. Best place to come stay for a bit of a pick-me-up. Oh, thank you. That's what we aimed for. You have a Stetson hat? Nice, Stetson Tune guy. Nice. Oh, thank you for the compliment on my Miss Minutes clock. I can't take credit for that. Disney just sent it to me one day. I think it's funny. Disney just got into the habit. Like, they used to like email me. Just be like, hey, we want to send this box to you. You want it? You cool with it? I'm like, sure. Now they don't even ask me now. There's just boxes that show up to my door every so often. And Loki was one of them. Wait, no, I think they told me about Loki. No, I got a couple other boxes. Like, there was a Mighty Ducks one. They just sent. I'm like, you didn't tell me about this box. I didn't know this was coming. And then there was one for, Des Paz! Hello! Welcome! It's been a while, Des Paz. Happy to see you. Yeah, no, now they just send it to me, and they don't tell me. So I just get a box, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, there was one for a Disney Plus show. I can't even remember what show it is. It's something about Hawaii and, like, a kid doctor. So they sent me, like, this Hawaiian shirt, and I'm like, okay. You didn't tell me you were sending it, though. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Do I like horses? Sure. Have I ridden a horse? Yeah. It's been a while, but I have. You wear a Stetson now. Stetsons are cool. That's right. Stetsons are very cool. This isn't a Stetson, but like I said, I have one. It has been a while. How is everybody? Well, good. I'm pretty good. I don't know how everybody else is, but I'm good. Before Norwegians were fully Christianized, Danish people gave them upside-down crosses for necklaces, claiming that it was a Mjolnir amulet. Interesting. Oh, the Doogie Howser reboot. That's what it was. Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, Doogie Howser. Thank you, Miss R Forever. Yeah. I totally forgot about that. I when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I remember Doogie Howser. That was a thing. Yeah. Do I have any wigs to add to the Hats Off collection? Like the Edna wig. You will not leave the Edna wig, will you? I have wigs. I know I do. But I don't know where they are. I'm about to move soon. So once I move, I'm sure I will find them all. Because I got to go through all this anyway. I'm just scared to go through some of these drawers because they have not been cleaned out in a while. And I'm scared to. But I'm going to have to before I move anyway. So once I do, we can do that. Sorry, I can't come to stream most of the time, but it's late here. No worries. No worries. Still love you and your content. Oh, thank you. No, that's what I figured it was. That's what I figured it was. So I'm not... Because I remember how we would have to plan our streams when you were a Patreon. And I sat there thinking, I'm just like, yeah, he probably can't come right now because of the time. I don't blame you one bit. I'm a morning bird. I ain't no night owl, so I can't even stay up till like 10 most nights. Hi, Brian. Second time watching. Hello, Fallen Sky. Oh, there we go. That was it for the cowboy hat. Woo! what you think a snake will pop out? Of what? On my boot? There's a snake in my boot? All right. So with that, should we go ahead and jump into the episode then, y'all? Shall we do that? Go ahead and do that. I was gonna, I know I said we were thinking about doing Minecraft today, but I don't know how long I'll have after we watch this. So it might just turn into a hangout. We just talk and do this afterwards. We'll talk once the episode's over. Maybe we'll do Minecraft. We shall see. We shall see. All right. So here we go. We're going to watch Marvel Studios' What If. If you'd like to watch along, oh, thank you, Disney Nerd. Let's hop into What If. Pull up your Disney Plus accounts. We are going to Season 1, Episode 8. The title in question is What If Ultron Won? Bam, bam, bam. So, everybody get that ready. Now, for any new folks, here's what we do. I tell everybody to pull up the video right now and then make sure it's exactly at the 0 time code. We will have the intro. We'll have everything. Oh, this is the best episode of the series? Ooh, nice. Lyrical Luke, thank you for following. All right. So, yeah, if you're new to this, put it exactly at the 0 time code. Once it starts, there will be... Oh, thank you, Theme Park Play-Doh. There will be a time code here at the bottom so you know exactly where we are at all times. So in case, like, there's buffers or anything, or there's any sort of problems, you can get back exactly to where we are. So there you go. All right. So we're about to start. So get your Disney Plus accounts ready. Get that mouse on the play button. And we are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. And I'll sing a little bit at the beginning so you guys can line it up exactly. Bow, 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 dum, 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 down, 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 down. I've watched too much Marvel. I know that by heart now. But I love it. I can watch online as well. Yeah, that's what I'm watching. I'm watching it online. No problem, man. I'm Lyrical Miracle from Twitter. I used to be a Patreon supporter as well when I had the money. Maybe someday I'll be back. Anyways, enjoy the vid. Oh, well, thank you. But actually, I don't have Patreon anymore. Patreon is gone now. But I did just start memberships on YouTube. So there's that. That's kind of replaced Patreon now. I am the Watcher. What? I'm excited. Everyone's saying this episode's great. What if? Oh, Otter Girl, thank you for the hats off. What would you like? Why does the Watcher have such a big head? This one breaks your heart? Not the one in Doctor Strange where, like, the world died? Or the universe died, or whatever it was? That one broke my heart more. Ooh. Hawkeye. Man. That is some talent. Good night. Your usual? I'm sorry, Otter Girl. I don't remember usual. Is yours the wizard Mickey hat? Thank you, Jordan Love 123. Boosh! Explosions. Oh. Thank you for the posture check. Woo! Hawkeye. See, why can't Hawkeye always be this cool? I feel like in the live action movies he doesn't get a whole lot of credit, but if he was always this cool, dang, that'd be awesome. Oh, cowboy. Sorry, some people's hats I can remember and other people's I can't. I'm sorry. Oh. He's got some metal arm! When did that happen? He and Winter Soldier like switch places? He does have a Disney Plus series coming in November. You're right. I almost forgot about that. Ha 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 ha. Puns are my style, though. Oh, Russia. Oh, no. See, I thought all of this was going to happen in the last episode's timeline with the Thor thing. Am I right in that? Uh-oh. He became a real boy, and he had no strings to hold him down? Oh. I think this episode is kind of a prequel to the last episode. Okay. Hulk? He beat Hulk? Quit beating Hulk, y'all. I want to see Hulk beat somebody up. I haven't been able to see that, well, since Ultron. Actually, no, that's not true. We had a lot of it in Thor Ragnarok, so I'll give you that one. But, dang, I just want to see Hulk beat somebody up. And it has been, like, what, 4 years since we've seen that? Oh. Did he just, like, nuke the whole world to stop Ultron? Or did Ultron nuke the world? Oh. This is getting interesting. Well, he went for the head. What in the ever-loving gobstopper? Oh, yep. That's what we saw in the last episode. Ultron is messed up, y'all. Oh, so Odin, I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't blocked it or anything. Maybe it just needs a second since you just restarted your membership? Well, not restarted, but like renewed. I don't know. I haven't heard of that being a problem before. I promise I didn't do anything on my end. Asgard! Ragnarok happened early and we don't get Hulk in this. Dang it, quit taking Hulk away from me! Shoot, y'all. Korg. Oh, yep. And there's more Hulk stuff I would have loved. Gone. Even Ego? Dang, y'all. And Xandar. Man, Ultron is just going to destroy everything. Wait, how is this a prequel to stuff that happened with the Thor stuff? Because Thor was on Earth when all this happened. So he took out Thor? Oh, Captain Marvel. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like through this, I'm really discovering what Captain Marvel can do, as she's like really crazy, powerfully strong. What is he just gonna destroy everything? He's gonna go around and just like, oh, you're a planet that exists, die. You're a planet that exists, die. Oh, he just did. Thank you, Lyrical Luke. Oh, thank you. All right, thank you. Have a good evening. He sees the Watcher. Oh, y'all. He done did. What? Not that I'm excited for the destruction of every universe or anything, but that's crazy. Black Widow and Hawkeye. He sounds so defeated. Okay. Oh, I love that movie. Ah, she does too. True. Yeah. Pick a box, in a box, and switch away to your heart's content. But clover by clover by clover, they found the one that they sought for was just not around. I'm sorry. I saw that and I had to say it. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, 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 y'all, this is getting good. Yes, there is. It's right behind you. It's in the box. Get your box. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That was my box. Wait, is this the dude with the head? Like that dude from Ultron who's like in the computer, but he's like just a head? Yo. Oh yeah, it was Winter Soldier, not Ultron. That period of Marvel, a lot of that kind of blends together for me. Thank you, Shadow 202045. Fair point. There it is. I thought it was this dude. That is Meemaw. I have a Meemaw too, so I get you. Pretty much, yeah. Nine! Oh, thank you for the stretch. How about both Harry Potter and Star Wars? What if? I think that might hurt my brain. I know. I like a pizza too. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there he goes. That's like the one quote that I always do from Despicable Me. When the kid like falls off into the balloon pyramid. Oh, there he goes. Wait, I thought he was supposed to get in that Ultron, not just a Sentry. Or maybe the German dude's going to take over the Sentry and go to Ultron and then, like, submit himself in there. I think? So we should do a pizza party after this. Well, I don't have that kind of time afterwards, unfortunately. Otherwise, sure. But not right now. Not today, though. And he shut down all the other sentries, I take it? Or maybe not. The hive mind is out of range. Skadoosh. Boom. Oh, I thought it was going to blow up. Dang it. But, I mean, that works well, too. Oh, he was meant to take over all the other sentries. Sorry, when he was talking with that computer voice, it was really hard to understand him. I'm a Disney princess. Thank you. No, he's not. No, he's not. Clint the Crud dude. That's gonna explode, isn't it? Gonna go skadoosh. Yep, there it goes.
Where's the kaboom? There was an earth-shattering kaboom. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Bye, Hawkeye. But luckily, it's just this universe. We have more universes where you're still alive. Oh, they're going to find out about the multiverse. Ooh. That sounds like the tagline of this entire series. Anything is possible in a multiverse. Wait, this looks like that place off Treasure Planet. Ooh. Ooh. Things getting crazy, y'all. Whoa. So are we going to see more of the Watcher and like future MCU stuff? Because I'm not opposed to that. Oh, that's so crazy. That's a cool visual. What? What? Yo. All this hurting my brain. but I like it. Hey, Captain America's president. I wouldn't be opposed to that. That's a good point. Ooh. Oh, gosh. I don't know why I got a chill down my spine when I got to the cold place. Uh-oh. There's a Doctor Strange from the universe where he like destroyed everything. Ooh, yo. Are they like the last things in the entire multiverse? Are you kidding me right now? Ooh, yo. Yo. For the first time, like, episodes are like connecting. Ooh, doggy. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. All right. Okay. I'm checking through the scrolly thingy at the bottom, and I'm not seeing anything that looks like an end scene thing, so we're going to end it now. That. Cool. Y'all. The crud, y'all. The crud, y'all. Woo, that was good. Like, you know it's a good episode when my southernness starts coming out. Where I just gotta go, whoo, yeah. All right. I kept that on probably longer than I should have, but that's fine. Ultron versus Galacticus, what'd you think would happen? I don't know Marvel comics. I've never read a single one. Everything I know about Marvel is the MCU. I didn't watch any Marvel shows growing up. I didn't read any comics. So all of this is new to me. So every time something new happens in the MCU and everyone's like, oh, that was in the comics, I'm like, shoot, I don't know. Feels new to me. So there you go. Oh, Funnel Queen, thank you for the hats off. Which hat would you like? Galacticus is a giant who eats planets. Oh. That sounds fun. For a second there, I thought you said plants, and I was like, well, yeah, cows eat plants. I'm not really scared by that. What hats are available? You can kind of see my pile over here. I've got a Jack Sparrow wig, Viking hat, Mickey Sorcerer hat, the straw hat you saw earlier, a bowler hat, cowboy hat, Yoda ears, Disneyland hat. I think that's it. Did I watch Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Soul Surfer? I know I did, but I don't remember anything about it other than the Silver Surfer himself. It's been a long time since I've watched that. India Crazy, thank you. Brian, same. Only Marvel I know is the MCU and everything I've heard online. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, thank you, Alpha Night Fury, for gifting a sub. That's awesome. And Galactus is a big, giant celestial that eats planets. Okay, well, there you go. Yoda ears. Okay. We're going from Marvel to Star Wars. And a little bit of Disney in there just because, you know, they're still Disneyland ears. But it's Yoda.
Strong with the Force you are, young Padawan. Ready to face Vader? You are not. Your father, Vader, is.
Same, my West Virginia accent comes out of me. Nice. Yeah, I don't really have an accent. Like, even when I lived in Texas, I never had one. But then I've noticed if I'm doing anything physical, like moving something or... Like, I noticed it yesterday. I was helping one of my roommates in the garage. We were looking around for something, and the whole time I had my southern accent. Or if I'm moving something. If I'm moving something, oh, it's out bad. I don't mean for it, but that's what I do. You know? Just comes out, and I can't help it. No, I have an American accent. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't have my southern accent, I guess I should say. You know? I don't have my southern accent. I have an American one. In fact, I think I have, for lack of a better term, a California accent. Not like Valley Girl. Where it's like, oh my gosh, that's a good die. You know, that kind of stuff. But, you know, just, I took a quiz online that's just like, well, granted, I know it's not the most prestigious ways to find out, but it's like I think I've watched so much TV growing up that was the accent I picked up, not the southern one that I always heard around me. I figured the Jack Sparrow wig would be itchy, so I played it safe with Yoda. Oh man, no. Actually, I think this is the first time I've worn the Yoda ears. Maybe one other time, but this is like the least requested hat, so it's happy to see the Yoda ears get some love. Texas, the land of hot Wookiees? What? Did I miss something? I've never heard of that. Well, it's hot. It's hot there. Good night alive, is it hot? You think your accent is more Canadian and kind of ironic since you live in the deep south. Oh my gosh, are you over there saying a boot instead of about? Really? Hey, that's what you do. More power to you. Oh, it was an inside joke with you with some friends from Texas. Oh, okay. 5 minutes of Valley Girl Brian should be an option. Like LMJ, the sky like totally killed me in my game. I don't like it. Oh, good golly molly. Good golly molly. Do I have a meat grinder? Kind of. I have one that like attaches to my roommate's mixer, like a big mixing bowl. So it has a little one that I can attach to it. I've done that to like make a mixture of different kinds of meat for a burger. It was like normal ground beef with some, what was it? Chop house steak in that? Not chop house steak. It was a chuck roast. We put some chuck roast in there. Oh, yo, and then I cooked them on a smoker. So I smoked the burgers. I didn't grill them. I smoked them. Oh, those were some of the best burgers I've ever had. Now I want them again. Dang it. Oh, my girlie. Oh, a KitchenAid, yeah. Yeah, I've got that attachment. Oh, man, those were good burgers. I want to make those again. Dadgum, those were good. You think you mostly got your accent from friends because your friends usually move from places that are basically Canada in their words. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, even if you go up to, like, Northern America, a lot of that is very similar to the Canadian accent, aside from the French part. Like, I know there's a lot of French, like, I feel like there's two different main accents from Canada. You get the one that's basically America, the typical American voice, but then every so often you get, like, about or tomorrow, and you're like, where'd that come from? But then you get the French side where it's basically a French accent, but a little less Frenchy. But it's still pretty French. You know? So I'm guessing you mean you got the about and the tomorrow one in Surrey. How do I think Edna would sound as a teenager? Well, if she sounds like this, darling, as an adult, she would probably sound a bit like this, I would imagine. Hello, my teenage compadres. It is lovely to see you today. Oh, Cheryl, how could you wear that? Maybe. You think there's 3 places that speak French mostly? I know there's a few places in Canada that really speak French. I do not know what they are. I've only been to Canada once. And I think I went to Ontario. I did a show up there. And yeah, there everybody had the about accent. I didn't hear any of the French accent. My accent is kind of, I don't know, kind of interesting because you're from SoCal, but your grandparents from Michigan, dad's from Boston and New Hampshire. So accent's kind of a mix of those. Hey, more power to you. Because like I have a strict American accent, except like I told y'all, when I'm moving stuff or I'm doing something really, like if I'm up doing something physical, then my accent comes out, and then I'm back in Texas. You know? Absolutely. I want to make sure that the mic is pointed in a good direction. Then it turns Scottish from time to time, then English. Oh, I wish Scottish would just naturally come out of me. Good night, I'd love that. Hi, get over here. I got a problem for you. Also, because you watch a ton of Canadian shows, that'll do it. I remember the first time I was watching a Canadian cartoon when I was a kid, and I had no idea it was Canadian. Then all of a sudden they pop out with tomorrow or sorry and about, and I'm like, what? Where'd that come from? And then it took me forever to realize, oh, it was made in Canada. That's what I didn't know, that Canada, that people from Canada had that accent. I had no idea. So that was where I learned that was the thing. I was like, oh, your ex is from Canada. She now lives in Scotland. Oh, I'd love to live in Scotland. That sounds awesome. Yay, Texans. You're jealous of people with accents? Well, I mean, technically everybody has an accent of some kind. But yeah. I've always wanted, if I could pick my accent that I would pick Scottish. I know a lot of people wouldn't be able to understand me, but dadgummit, I'd have fun with it. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Have I seen Cobra Kai? No, I have not. And the main reason why is just because I have seen The Karate Kid, but it's been so long I don't remember a whole lot about it, and I never watched any of the sequels. So I feel like I would just be really lost, and the whole thing is probably, well, there's that weird hair on my microphone. Did I get it? Oh, no, there it is. Get off. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, so I'm sure there's a lot of references and stuff that I just have no idea and I wouldn't understand. So I just haven't picked it up because of that reason. You'd pick thick Icelandic. Nice. You're new to my streams and you subscribe to me on YouTube. Thank you, Cheshire Clock 26. I appreciate it. And this is nice, just to sometimes just sit down and just talk with y'all. Don't have to play a game, don't have to watch a show. We just hang out and talk. Every so often, this is nice. It's very nice. We just sit down here, speak like normal adults, and just have a lovely conversation. Although on my end, it does feel a little bit one-sided just because I can't hear you speak, but I see you writing, so it all works, you know. But that's fine. I don't know why the Grinch came out, but it totally did. So let's see. Yeah, this is fun. Thank you, Walter Girl. I appreciate it. Alexa, Stop. I need to just go unplug her. I never use it. Why do I have it? I never use that dadgum thing. Could y'all hear her? Could y'all hear her, or was it just me? Because I don't know if the mic could pick her up. She's that far away. I'm curious. No, y'all couldn't hear her? Of course not. Of course not. What do I think about Lego? It's fine. I loved the Lego movie. I loved the Lego movie 2. I loved Lego Batman. The Ninjago movie was okay, but I have not watched any of these Lego shows. I've played a few Lego games, and they're cute. But, you know, none of the... Yeah, I haven't gotten to the hardcore lore of Lego, nor do I buy Legos and build them, but I'm cool with them. I'm like, cool, Lego is there. Am I excited my movie's going to come out? Yes, I am. I'm ready for y'all to see it, and I'm ready to see it. I still have not seen this finished movie, and I want to see it very badly. I want to see it so badly. Like, some of my friends are like, wait, don't watch the movie without us. And I'm like, I love y'all and I respect y'all, but no, I'm watching this thing before. I have been waiting for this for so long. The second I wake up on Friday morning, I'm watching it before I even get out of bed. I'm just like, I need to see this. I need to see this with my eyeballs. And then we'll be good. Would I go to Legoland? I would like to go once. Everyone who has gone has told me that oh, thank you, Owen. Everyone who's gone, who's an adult like myself, they're like, it's cool for like 2 or 3 hours, and then you're done. Yeah, so I'm like, if I went, it'd probably just be like, oh, this looks cool. Okay, I'm done. I've been told it is much more geared towards younger audiences, which is not a big deal, especially because a lot of people say that about Disneyland. I thoroughly disagree with that, but, you know, to each their own. Well, Alex, thank you. When does it come out again? Friday on Amazon Prime. That is the plan, unless something changed and nobody told me. Which part of me is scared that's happened, but I don't think it has. There was one Lego game you loved. It was called The Adventures of Clutch Powers, and it was honestly stupid. Sometimes we have those games or those shows or those movies where they are stupid, and we know they're stupid. But they're fun, and we like them anyways. Ain't no shame in that. Surprised you weren't sent a screener, Brian. Oh, I wish I was sent one. I would have loved one. It's weird. I got to see every trailer before it went out to the general public. Like, they'd say, hey, look, here's the trailer. It's going to go out like in a few days. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. But the movie itself, no. I got to wait. I got to wait for everybody else. Oh, my gosh. I'm just like, y'all, I would really like to see this. Oh my goodness. You're gonna buy a shirt with the poster? Oh, of Hotel Transylvania? Do they make that? I want a Hotel Transylvania shirt that says like, I don't say blah blah blah, and it has Dracula on it. Oh, I totally do that. Is it not going to cinemas? No, not anymore, unfortunately. It's gonna just be Amazon Prime now. The theater thing is no longer a thing because of, the pandemic and all. So, it is going to Amazon Prime. There is a shirt. Ooh. Do I know what Lego means? I don't know. I know it comes from Denmark. I'm guessing that means like block or build or something like that. Am I going to see Let There Be Carnage? Probably not, just because I haven't seen the first Venom. So, I probably have to go watch that one first. Go to be out on DVD? I don't know. I know when I was recording for the film, It was going to be in theaters, and it was going to have a normal release, and it would have had normal DVD, Blu-ray, all that jazz. With the Amazon purchase, I don't know all of the details of the agreement. My assumption is that they get exclusive rights right now, and then eventually it'll come out on DVD and Blu-ray and all that good stuff. But I don't know. It could be an Amazon exclusive and stay an Amazon exclusive. I'm not sure. So we shall see. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And I don't want to get any legal problems, because I don't know what I am allowed to say and what I shouldn't say. But I can honestly tell you, I don't know the terms of the contract between them and Amazon, so I have no clue what that's going to do. My assumption, I told you guys my assumption, but I could absolutely be wrong. I have no idea. Imagine doing a watch party for Hotel Transylvania. I've thought about that. If I do it, it's definitely not going to happen Friday. But it could happen like the following week, maybe. Thank you, Destin Toon Guy. Which hat would you like? How many voices have I learned since I started doing voices? Oh, dadgum. I don't know. And the cowboy hat again. Y'all are a fan of the cowboy hat today. I know I'm at least in the... I have to at least be in the 500s. I don't know how many. If you're counting Pokemon alone, I'm at 600 something. B for Mobile 17, thank you. And we got more Pokemon to go. I still have 2 more. Well, I technically have 3 more generations to finish before the end of this year. If the 8th gen is done in the anime, but I don't know if it will be. Oh, we have another hats off. Willow Alex. What hat would you like? What I think of the episode, Brian? I thought it was awesome. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's right. What can I help you with?
I don't know why, but just, well, howdy there. It's good to see you around here. All right, what hat did you want? Viking hat. Okay. Squeeze it too hard on my head.
Viking!
I was about to say, like, I totally forgot why I have this hat, and then I remembered. Oh, yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. Just looked on Google, and it said it should release on DVD on November 12th. Really? Not that I'm upset. I would love to have it on Blu-ray or DVD or anything. And I know my mother would love that. Because I think it's really killed my mom that every movie, show, anything that I've done voice work for has all been exclusively streaming or on a TV show. And I think that kills her because she really wants a physical copy. She always tells me, does this one have a physical copy? Can I go to the store and buy this? Because she wants to send it to her relatives and stuff, and half her relatives don't understand streaming. So I'm just like, ugh. Do I know who Hans Christian Andersen is? Absolutely. I know who he is. Okay. If anything, I could probably talk to my agent and she could probably figure out all that jazz, but I don't know when that'll happen. They probably won't make that announcement until after the movie comes out, if it happens at all. Well, she's proud of her son. Yeah, she is. She is. I just laughed that she wants it. She wants a physical copy so bad. And I was like, well, Mom, you can watch it whenever you want. Here's the link. It's right there. You can hear me as much as you want. And she's like, no, but I want the physical copy. She just really wants something about. It's something about that she just really wants. Hey man, I'm from Brazil. I love your content. Well, thank you. Same. I have a physical copy of a documentary you were in. Nice. Sorry you couldn't get the P.O. box thing. Oh, don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. There's no rush on this. You're fine. Wish you had a physical copy of the movie you did back in college. I'm sure your mom can't buy the DVD when it comes out. My assumption is that it will come out. It might not. It might say an Amazon exclusive. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, if it does go to physical copy, I guarantee you my mom's going to buy like 12 copies, send them to every relative that she's got. Which I'm fine with. Do I watch Miraculous Ladybug? I personally do not. However, I've seen a few episodes just because my nieces watch them. So whenever I'm hanging out with them, they like to put that on. And I kind of tune it out. I watched an episode or two and I'm just like, wow, this is not my thing. But y'all enjoy. There's a book. Wish you could sign it. A book of what? Like Is there a Hotel Transylvania book? I don't know. I know there is a Hotel Transylvania game that is coming out. It should be coming out next month. And I did a voice of Drac for that too. I think I'm allowed to say that because like there's already been a trailer for the game. At least just to say that it's coming out. So it's not news that that's a thing. Wait, hang on. I want to see if I can find it. Because I don't remember what the game is called. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a teaser for it that came out back in May. So yeah. I did the voice of Drac on that one. Seeing your name on the DVD case would be amazing. I don't know. I don't think my name will be on the case. It'll definitely be in the credits. I don't think it'll go on the case. Thank you, Hiro Hamada. As far as case space goes, that typically goes towards the big name people and like they negotiate that in contracts and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter how big your role is in the movie. It depends on how much your cred is outside of the movie. That's what I'm learning with this. Because like, it's like a big deal where your name ends up on the credits for some reason. I don't really care. But like the way it worked out on mine, it's like I'm halfway through the credit line and not like at the very top. But it's fine with me. It was like a whole thing. Am I a fan of Leica stop motion company? Oh, I am a fan of Leica, and they're making a new movie? Oh, I love Leica. Have you ever stepped on a cold quarter that made you feel like you stepped in pee or poo? Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that is totally a thing. There's already a game for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Well, I mean, yeah. Wait. I know that there's been a few Hotel Transylvania games. This one specifically is called Scary Tale Adventures. Is that the one? Because I know there was one based around the third movie, and I think there was one that came out earlier than that. But it's Scary Tale Adventures is the one that I'm in. Let's see that. Scary Tale. Yeah. Scary Tale Adventures. There we go. Outright Games will arrive on. Okay. So I found the website of the place that actually made the game. Oh, it's going to arrive on Halloween 2021. And it'll be out for PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, and PC Digital. We're friends there. Do we have like an official... Is it like just around the time of Halloween? Or is it a specific day of... On the day of Halloween? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, it's not out yet, but it will be. around Halloween of this year. Excuse me. And that's the one I did. I did Dracula in that one. Brian's too good for the credits. I'll be in the credits. So there's that. They might do the thing where they put my name at the beginning along with everyone else's, like as the movie starts and you see like the names pop up. I think that might happen, but I'm not sure. I don't want to promise anything because, like I said, I still haven't seen this movie yet. So I don't really care. You have lots of cred with us. Well, thank you. But I hope you guys understand. I'm not upset by any of this. Like, I'm not doing Hotel Transylvania to get famous or cred or anything like that. I don't care. I just love voice acting, and I want to do more of it, and I'm hoping the fact that I've been in this film, this will show studios that it's like, hey, I can carry some bigger characters. I can carry some more emotional characters. I would love to just be given more opportunities within the industry. If we can do that, I don't care where my name goes on the credits. I just want to do more voice work. Thank you, Miss Art Forever. Did I ever play an instrument when you were in school? No. I was never in the band. I was in the choir always, so I was singing. I was singing all the time. You're just following your passions, Brian, and that's great. Well, thank you. Yeah, Miraculous Ladybug is great. You watch it with your cousin, talking to each other about it. Nice. I'm glad that you enjoy. It would. I still think it would. You would make an amazing Mario. Hey, if they asked, I would have said yes. Right now, I'm just like, hey, y'all looking for somebody? Come talk to me. I'll be a Mario. Hello there, everybody. It would probably suck, but like, what if they say Adam Sandler still voiced Drac for the next movie? If that happened, like, you mean in Hotel Transylvania 4, like, they replaced me and got Adam Sandler back, I would be pretty devastated by that. I would be. That I would be. I've got nothing against Sandler. I've loved his rendition of the character, which is why we did our best to respect what he did as much as possible with this character, with my characterization of it. It's a little different just because I'm a different person, but I did my best to keep the spirit of him and do all that. And yeah, I would be devastated though. I would be absolutely devastated because I spent so much time and effort and poured so much of myself into this character that I would just be devastated if all that just got pulled away and nobody got to hear it. Or even then, I'm like, I didn't even get to hear it. I'm like, at least send me a copy of it. I want to see it. But I really don't think that would happen. Because like there's still new news reports coming out about the movie. And of course, a lot of them are talking about Sandler hasn't returned. And a lot of them keep referencing what some of the directors have said, talking about the differences with me versus Sandler and how they think that's going to benefit this film. So, yeah, I think a new one just came out. I think it was today. I had someone text me an article on, what was it from? Screen Rant. Yeah, Screen Rant just posted one about it today. And yeah, it still says that I'm Dracula. So I'm hoping they didn't do anything to me. But yeah, no, obviously if y'all live in a place where English is not the language you're going to watch this in, then yeah, it's not going to be me in that. I only did the English version. Want to make sure I make that clear too. I am only for English Hotel Transylvania. Brian, do you know who Mads Mikkelsen is? Nope. You were in choir too? You were in the front? Nice. If you want to learn Irish, use Rosetta Stone. There you go. Oh, you're using YouTube to learn how to do an Irish accent. I thought you said you were suing YouTube. I'm like, what'd they do? I mean, they're not perfect by any means, but you know what I mean. Nah, you're good to go on IMDb, and it's so awesome to see your name there on the movie. Okay, good. Because, like, I've told y'all in the past that I've done Dracula for scratch vocals before this, and also a theme park ride in Dubai. And there was one time, did y'all remember that short puppy? The short puppy that you find out how Dennis gets his big puppy, and that like came before the Emoji Movie, I think. And it was like to promote that Hotel Transylvania 3 was going to be a thing. I actually recorded the scratch vocals for that. So I went in and did all the scratch vocals for Adam Sandler before he came in. It's a really common thing that they did. So I got hired to do this, but they didn't tell me I was the scratch voice. They didn't tell me that I was. So I thought I was going to be the final voice in this short. Because I was still new. I didn't know that I thought scratch vocals were only what you just get someone around the studio to do. You don't hire an actor to come in and do it, but sometimes you do. I didn't know that. Well, I do now because I've done it. And so I thought for sure I was going to be the final voice in this thing. So then I take my friends, because I'm telling them, it's like, I recorded the voice for this. I recorded the voice for this. I'm so glad I didn't promote this online. But I brought them to the theater. I made them watch the Emoji Movie to hear me in the short. And it was Sandler. And I'm like, oh, I was only the scratch voice. I apologize to my friends profusely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I look forward to cheering when your name is shown. Yay, thank you. Oh my goodness. Whew. Let's see. Whoops. Yeah. I feel very bad for him. And then I realized my first job out here was actually Dracula. And I think it was, I don't know, I never saw the final product. There was a commercial to promote Hotel Transylvania 2. And there was a commercial that was done, it was like a promo that was done in association with The Voice. It was the show The Voice. And I did Dracula in that. I don't know if I was the final voice or not, because I was never able to find it. I didn't really have cable anymore. I found like a really bad recording, but I couldn't tell if that was me or Adam Sandler did come in and do it. I think I was the final voice, but I'm not sure. So I just keep saying that I was probably scratched for that after the whole emoji incident. And I'm like, I probably wasn't the final voice in that one either. So I don't know. I could have been the final one in that one. Oof, the Emoji Movie. I know, right? I felt so bad for my friends. And then I also felt bad for me. I sat through and watched this too. And I'm like, you were going to hear me in the short. And I wasn't in it. And we had to watch the Emoji Movie. Oh, goodness. Can we do a watch party at some point for Hotel Transylvania 4? Probably. I want to send an email to my agent and make sure there's not an issue with that. I don't think there is. I don't see why there would be. It's like, the only thing they're going to say is, like, don't spoil it, but without pointing it out. And I'm not going to spoil it while we watch it. I don't really think that I know anything that would be bad over the company or bad press. Everything I did working on the film was wonderful. I had wonderful experiences. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that like the week after, like next week, as opposed to this one, just because Friday I'm like, I've already got a bunch of other things that I'm doing, and I need to make sure I watch this before I start watching it with anybody else. What's my favorite part of the Emoji Movie? The ending. And by that, I mean the credits. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I had to throw shade that way. I feel bad because now I work with Sony and they're amazing and I love them. But that movie was not good. All right. Did I see Shang-Chi this weekend? Yes, I did. I finally got to go see it. And y'all, I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. It's like one of my favorite Marvel movies now. It's at least in top 5. It's at least in top 5. I adored Shang-Chi. I adored it so much. We need a Disney Plus show starring Trevor and Morris. Yes. Oh my goodness. Just curious, how old were you when you moved to California, and what was your first impression of moving? I moved to California. I was 24 when I moved. I was 24. And my first impression was I was in heaven because for the first time, I was not alone in my love of animation and cartoons and film in general. Where I grew up in Texas, that was really weird to like it as much as I did, and especially to not like sports. So it was nice to be in an area where the arts and just that in general are so celebrated. And it's a huge thing. And I'm like, this is incredible. And I loved it. But of course, after a while, the stresses of living in Southern California, especially LA and everything else, really took a toll pretty quick. And that first year was really rough. But life is much better now. Life is incredibly better now. Do I have any theories on what if? No, I'm just kind of letting it go as it goes. I kind of want to be surprised by it. What is my next tier list video gonna be? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe theme park rides. Or like Disneyland rides or like Disney World rides maybe. Glad life's better for you. Thank you. You know, but just like everybody else, I'm still working on a lot of crap. You know, I'm not where I really want to be. You know, as far as my emotional state is, and I've got a lot to work on. Like, even today was like a really rough day for that. But you know, you get your good days, you get your bad days, and you just gotta make sure that the bad days don't drag you down, and you continue to work to become the better person that you can be. And that's where I am. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do on myself, but that's the thing. Everybody does, and no one will ever get there. Like no one ever gets to a point where they're perfect. And because we're human, we're not perfect. But you get to a point where you're really thrilled with yourself. And I'm far more thrilled with myself now than I've ever been. But I still have a lot to work on. Yep, and San Fran is big on arts. Yes, San Francisco is really nice too for that. If I could get any part of any superhero, what would it be? Probably Beast Boy. He's like my favorite superhero, period. Either that or the Hulk. Both of them are awesome. What are my top 5 favorite Marvel movies? Endgame, Ragnarok, Shang-Chi. I think I'm throwing Infinity War in there too. I really like Infinity War. And then a 5th one. Probably, maybe the first Thor. I really liked the first Thor. No, maybe Iron Man. No, that Civil War didn't really get me as much. I was much more of a Ragnarok guy. Oh, the first Avengers, duh. First Avengers. That's what I'd say. Hey, man, hope you're feeling good, Brian. Definitely feel that right now, too. Thank you. When I watch any movie, even Hotel Transylvania, I watch it in English. I don't like to watch it in Spanish, even though it is my language that speak and also speak English too. Ah, there you go. So you prefer to watch it in its original language. I get you. So you'll definitely hear me in there. I'm proud of everything you've overcome and continue to overcome, Brian. Thank you. Pooisms is good to read. Well, I believe we could make some pooisms. What movie have you seen that you strongly dislike besides the Emoji Movie and Chicken Little? I always say this, but 30 minutes or less, that's the only movie I've ever walked out of. I didn't finish it, and I still haven't to this day, and I have no intention of doing that. Another one I wanted to walk out of, but I just didn't because my friend who was with me didn't. That was Cowboys vs. Aliens. That was awful. I hated that one. If you pick Beast Boy, you get every superpower. That's why I like it. But even then, I don't know if I'd want to play him. I say that, but no, I don't know. I don't want to play him. I want to be him. I want to turn into the animals. But I know that if I play him, you know, all the animals are going to be CG, and I don't get to do that. I'm like, I want to do the animals. Beast Boy, cool option. Didn't think of that. By any chance, did you watch Teen Titans, the original one? Oh yeah, loved the original Teen Titans. So good. You want to see Shang-Chi? Glad to know it's up there. Oh, it's so good, y'all. It's so good, y'all. Everyone kept telling me how good it was, and I'm like, okay, it's Marvel. I know it's gonna be good, but come on, that good? And then I watch it, I'm like, yep, it's that good. It's that good. Have I seen WandaVision? Oh yeah. You saw it recently. You like it more than Loki. I liked Loki better, but not by a wide margin. WandaVision was really close to Loki. They were about like right there. And then there was Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That one's probably been my least favorite Marvel show so far, but I still didn't dislike it. You know, it had some really good moments in there. Cowboys vs. Aliens is such a cool concept, but the movie flubbed it up bad. You want to turn into the animals or one animal specifically. I'll turn into anything. But yes, elephants would definitely happen, and that'd be the first thing I'd turn into. But I'd turn into a bunch of other things. Because like I keep telling people, we need like a legit Teen Titans movie. And Beast Boy, if you do him right, he could be the most interesting fighter, period. Like Ant-Man. Ant-Man did it right. Ant-Man used that power that seemed stupid, but made it look amazing, and those fights looked incredible. And I'm telling you, you can do the same thing with Beast Boy. Like, the same concept, too. Beast Boy, he's about to come and fight, and then turns into a fly. Little fly. You can't see him. Or a little gnat. You need a smaller gnat. If you want to, just a little gnat. Flies right above the bad guy. Turns into a rhino and just falls on him. And then smacks another guy with his horn. Then turns into an elephant, gets up and just flings somebody around with his trunk. And then, like, turn into a little bird, fly up. Then whale! Bam! How cool would that be to watch? How cool would that be to watch? But no, they just, like, turn him into one animal and keep him that way. And then he's like a bear. And he fights like, meh, 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 meh. And that's it. And that's how he fights for, like, the next 20 minutes. I'm like, no. You are missing a golden opportunity here. You have a golden opportunity in front of you, and you're not taking it. But that's my opinion. Out of every franchise, which one do you dream of being in the most besides Hotel Transylvania? Oh, if I could be part of the Lion King franchise in any way, shape, or form, like if they make another show like The Lion Guard or something. Kaiba, thank you for doing your sub again. Thank you. If I could have been, I auditioned for Lion Guard, and I was crossing my fingers. I wanted to be in it so bad, because I'm like, I just want to be part of the lore of Lion King in some way, shape, or form. If I could have been in that, I would die a happy man. And I'll still die a happy man, even if I don't. But, oh, that would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. Oh, you're loving my passion. That would be epic. I'm telling y'all, that would be a great fight. Oh, it would be so cool. You can't stand Jack Black at all. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I love Jack Black. Will I do a stream for the Book of Boba Fett? I don't know. We shall see. The problem is that all the animal strategies never been done by Beast Boy. He only picks one, and it's frustrating. I'm telling y'all. Like, if they ever did like a Beast Boy movie or even a Teen Titans movie, just bring me on as a creative consultant, and I will create the most epic animal fight that anyone on the earth has ever seen. It would be amazing. Thank you for the hydrate. Brian, if Disney asked you to voice Timon or Pumbaa for something, I would just faint of pure joy. I would faint of pure joy if that happened. That would, if I could voice them even in just one little thing. It can be a commercial for all I care. A video game, I don't care. If I got to voice them, I would die the happiest man ever. I'm doubtful that would ever happen, but if it did, that would be really cool. Your honest opinion is that your favorite Cars movie is Cars 2. No joke. It's so stupid that I love it. Hey, if it's your favorite, it's your favorite. I don't agree with you, but just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean that it's bad that you like Cars 2. If it's your favorite, it's your favorite. So, more power to you. My favorite Cars movie is probably 3, maybe 1. 2 is my least favorite, but hey, if it's your favorite, more power to you. I think that's great. Did I ever see the original Lion King in theaters? Oh yeah. My parents told me that I dragged him to it 3 times before it came out on VHS. And then I saw it again in theaters when it came out in 3D. And I have seen The Lion King on Broadway twice, once in Dallas, once in New York, in the theater. And I got to touch the elephant as it went by. It was cool. Least favorite Marvel movie? Probably Thor Dark World. That was really bad. And it's not even that it was that bad. I remember I watched it, but every time I watch it, I like walk away, and 2 seconds later, I forget everything that happened. I'm like, what happened in that one? I don't even remember. And I try to, like, I watch it at the time. It's like, it's not that bad. And then I get through and I'm like, wait, what happened? I just can never remember what happened. It's just like the least engaging to me. Thank you for the stretch. What is the likelihood, though, of, like, me doing Timon or Pumbaa? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's very high, but I don't know. Disney, don't ask Brian to voice Timon or Pumbaa, as we don't want him to die afterwards. I didn't say I die. I just pass out. You know, when you pass out, you don't die. I've passed out lots of times. I say that like I'm proud of it. I'm not proud of it, you know. I'm one of those guys who will easily pass out at things. So I say I would pass out, and I would probably literally do it. not intentionally, because like when I pass out, it's such a what's the word? Where you have absolutely no control of it. Not subconscious. What's the thing where, like, your body does something, but you're not actively telling it to? Like, your heart beating. Like, there's a word for it. It's like, it's not subconscious. I can't think of the word. Involuntary. Thank you, Splatty Cake. Involuntary. Passing out is such an involuntary thing for me. Like, when it happens, it's like, I'm not even thinking about it. I just wake up, and I'm like, how'd I end up on the floor? It's so weird. Involuntary, that's what it is. So it's such an involuntary thing for me. I can't control it in any way, shape, or form, so it just kind of happens. You own a lot of movies that you like, and you think it's funny because a lot of people do hate them. Well, I got movies that I love that people hate, and there's no shame in it, you know? You like what you like. Like, I really liked that Owl movie, The Guardians of Ga'Hoole. Everyone thought it was a stupid movie, and a lot of people never saw it because it looked stupid. I admit it looked stupid, but I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Did I see Home on the Range in theaters? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. You just think it's so stupid that they went with the spy theme. It's just so good. I mean, like I said, if you like it, that's wonderful. Thor Dark World is the worst one. It's very forgetful. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the posture check. How'd I end up in this pool? Pretty much. You saw the 3D. You love Guardians of Ga'Hoole, but you haven't watched it in ages. Yeah, like, you know, I get why a lot of people don't like it, but that's the thing. Okay, I've worn this long enough now. I realized I was wearing it backwards too. Yeah, it had Made in China on there. Oh well. Oh man. But yeah, you liked that movie mainly because it had an Owl City song in it. You know, sometimes you just like what you like. And I've also said this on here before. The Ice Age sequels. So many people think they're terrible and horrible. And after the first movie, they're like, oh, they just went so far downhill, they all suck. And I'm like, I will say objectively they're not as good as the first one, but I own all 5 of them. And I watch all 5 of them relatively regularly. There's something about it that I just like. There's no shame in that, and no shame if you don't like it. See, that's what we do here on this Twitch stream. You're allowed to say what you like, even if everyone else hates it. You know what? That's fine. You are absolutely allowed to do that. What's the next Studio Ghibli I'll watch? I don't know. But I did enjoy Spirited Away, so I definitely want to do that again. But I kind of I want to wait till the movie Hotel Transylvania 4 comes out. And then I'm just ready to get that out. Let's just see it. And I'll move on to some other stuff. And of course, we get a sing mode. We get a sing mode. Of course. So for the next 5 minutes, I've gotta sing it. Time for the important questions. When will the beard go? JK, the beard is awesome, just curiosity. I have no intention of the beard going away anytime soon. But I will say this. Once I move to my new studio, I want to start losing some weight. And if I can lose the weight that I lost before COVID happened, I would like to shave just because I haven't seen myself clean shaven in like 10 years. But right now I don't want to do it because I got quite a bit of a double chin. And I kind of want to lose that before I shave. You know what I mean? And even if I shave, that doesn't mean that it's gone forever. I just kind of want to see what I look like. You know what I mean? What's a hot take that I have? That Peter Pan's flight ain't worth the line at Disneyland or World. The ride is mediocre at best. And also, I like soaring around the world better than soaring over California. That one always makes people mad. Do you honestly think Marvel could bring back Tobey Maguire for No Way Home? Marvel probably could. Probably. Brian, speaking of weight loss, what do you like to do for a workout? I'm a cardio guy. Believe it or not, when I was in middle school, I used to be on the cross-country team. I was the slowest one out there, but I had fun. I weirdly like cardio. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Seeing you clean shaven is cursed. Well, how do you know you've never seen me shaven before? You mean going around the world sounds better than all California? I mean, I agree with that. But, you know, that's the thing. Piano Man streams, think of a horse in the stream. Most people hate cardio. I know it's weird. But I really like it, because I can get in a zone out, and just go. Like when I was at my healthiest weight, when I lost all the pounds before, a daily thing I would do would get on the treadmill for about 3 miles. And I'd just put on an audiobook, put on some music, and I'd just be dead to the world. And just go. And it was some of the most freeing, some of the best stuff that I've done. So when I move into my new studio, the plan is every day I take a walk with Sandy and my roommate's dog. Thank you, Foxfire 4444. Brian, what did Kaiba do in the last Minecraft stream? Kaiba put a band that I couldn't in the stream until I found some diamonds. And I couldn't, so he rescinded it. That's it. Wait, so what's going on with Kaiba? I just noticed something going on right there. It's Joshy again. Thank you for following. Let's see. Your YouTube videos are great. Thank you. I appreciate it. How is Sandy? she's good. I'm thinking about because how much people have been asking about her. That when I move into the new place, the first thing I do is make a video where I answer whatever questions you guys have about Sandy. Have I ever played Guitar Hero? Yes, but it was a long time ago. My sister used to be obsessed with it. What's my favorite musical of all time? Yours has always been Grease. Thank you. Mine is Fiddler on the Roof. If we're not doing Disney ones. If we're doing Disney ones, it's Lion King. Used to do aqua jogging on a treadmill in a pool. That's a thing? Oh, that's cool. Would I ever do U2s? I don't know what that is. Yikes, no way in the world. The U.S. Navy has to run 1.5 miles in 12 minutes. Oh, 8. No. When I did my 3 miles, it took me like, at my fastest, I think I got it done in 30 minutes. So it was like 10 minutes per mile. So I don't think I could go that fast. And even then, that's me pushing it. YouTube is like pop figures, but for YouTubers. Oh, I mean, if YouTube's ever wants to make one of me, sure. But, you know, guess so. What's my favorite word? Probably skadoosh. I say it a lot. Or y'all. Y'all. I love y'all. You ran 1 mile in almost 30 minutes. There you go. There you go. Dang, your 5K is still faster than yours. You can only do that in roughly 40 minutes. Well, like I said, I have to be pushing to get... Well, at least... Remember, this is when I said I was at my lightest, you know? I have gained quite a bit of weight since I've been able to do that. COVID was not kind to my brain, my body, or really just me in general. COVID years have been really rough. So, but when the move happens, things are going to get better. Things are going to make a change. You should ban the word y'all. Don't do that. That's always hard. Michael Jackson or Prince? To be honest, I don't really listen to either of their music. I guess I'd have to say Michael Jackson because I can actually think of his songs off the top of my head. Like, I'm sure I've heard Prince songs. I just don't know what they are. Well, you could tell COVID to stick it and become the Incredible Hulk. COVID wasn't kind to any of us. Yeah, no, I know, but some people, I don't know how, but some people actually, like, made it through quarantine and most of this, like, losing weight, becoming, like, better versions of themselves. I'm sitting there going, no. I know most people didn't, have that. Other girl! There were some people who did that, and I'm just like, how did you do that? Because, like, I had to go to therapy again. I was dealing with depression again. Oh, I had so many issues. All right, so for the next 5 minutes, I'm not allowed to say that word. You gained some weight last year, but lost a lot this year. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I think that's wonderful. Oh my gosh, D519B. Fine. Meh. COVID or not, gaining weight is okay as long as you keep your health in check. Yeah, I should be better at that. I don't want to get into it or anything too much, but yeah, it's I will work on it. I just need a little more time, you know. Oh my goodness, Scarlet Winter Rose, stop it! Dadgummit, you guys. Yeah. I'm sure you are sorry, author girl. I have to really think through everything that's about to come out of my mouth. Who is my favorite member of Titans East? Bumblebee, Aqualad, Speedy, or Mase Menos? I think that's how you say it. I'd probably say Aqualad. No! Nobody banned Dadgummit. I like that word. Well, I like the other word too. You promise you didn't mean to inspire this. I don't believe you. I'm kidding. No, I totally believe you. No! Y'all! No! No! 15 minutes on the timer. And for the first 5, I'm not allowed to say the other word. 10 minutes now. What's the weirdest dream I can remember? I don't know. I don't normally remember my dreams. Hydrate. Thank you, Destined Tune. Has anybody done a Chicken Little prank to you? As of right now, no. And I hope that it never happens. Oh, no, actually, no. There was a Chicken Little prank done on me. I think I've mentioned it on stream before. But I will do it again. So, in my... Oh, thank you for the double stretch. Oh, no, I saw Sammy. Oh, we got 3 stretches. I know, I'm not allowed to say that word for 10 minutes now because of that. Oh, we're not even through the first 5. Okay. So, for the Chicken Little prank, I normally have all of my movies on display, and I have them all in a certain order, and I have all the Disney movies together, so I have to have every Disney movie because that's me. So, I did own Chicken Little. I still own it. So I had it up there. And then my friends wanted to play a joke on me. That they took Chicken Little from my collection and they were going to give it back to me once I discovered that it was missing. But for some reason, I didn't notice it was missing for a very long time. And I normally check that relatively frequently just to make sure everything's in the right order, but I didn't for some reason. And then months and months and months and months go by, and then I realized that I can't find my copy of Chicken Little, and I needed it. I think this was whenever we were doing the podcast, back when Paul and I were still doing Bippity Boppity Bros, and we had to watch Chicken Little, so I was grabbing my copy, and it wasn't there. And so I'm like, okay. So I asked my friends, asked my roommates, where's my Chicken Little? And they said, we don't know. And the thing was, my friends who took the movie told my roommates so that my roommates could then tell me that my friends had them. But my roommates forgot because it was that long since I could remember. So I'm having to really think through every word that I'm saying right now. You guys. So I had to go back online and buy a new copy because I needed it and we couldn't find it anywhere. We turned the whole house upside down and we could not find this thing. And then later, I was talking with one of my friends and they listened to the Bippity Boppity Bros, so they knew the movie was coming up. So I remember one of my friends said, so, are you all ready to watch the movie? And I said, oh yeah, I couldn't find my copy for some reason, so I had to go buy it again, but I'm ready to go. And she was like, we have your copy. I was like, what? What? And then they explained everything, and I was just like, you made me buy this movie again. So they were laughing. It's like, this ended up better than we could have imagined because then you had to buy the movie again. Oy. Let's see. Will I ever try VR? Yeah, I've done VR. Not on Twitch. I've done it on YouTube. And in fact, there's going to be a follow-up to that because tomorrow, it was Jurassic World Aftermath. I did a playthrough of that on YouTube, and I'm going to do that again because part 2 comes out tomorrow. Oh yeah, somebody already mentioned that. So, yeah. Could I please play the Star Wars VR games on stream? I don't know how streaming with VR would work, mainly because if I'm in my VR headset, then I can't see the messages that you guys are writing to me as I'm doing the game, because I can't see it in my headgear, you know? They have mods so you can see your chat in VR. Oh, that's interesting. I may have to look into that because I would like to do some VR. Because, yeah, I have a lot of the Star Wars games that I would love to play because I still to this day have not played any of them. Okay, Stoic and Gob are just arguing about anything. Okay.
Cobber, I told you to quit leaving your socks all over the dragon hole.
I'm trying to catch a troll, because you know that they only steal socks, only the left ones.
So you put left socks all over the dragon hole?
Yeah. You know, that's what you got to do to find the trolls, you know?
Oh, Cobber. You better be glad you're my best friend.
I am very glad for that. And you'll be glad you're my best friend once I capture this troll.
Oh.
There you go. Am I going to set up stream gifts? I don't know what that is. Somebody mentioned Brian played VR for Jurassic Park. Oops, I don't think Brian likes me too much. Sorry. Why did I say that? Why do you think that? I don't dislike you. I didn't know that somebody in the chat said that before I said it. That was it. Like he said, don't trust Woo. He's a butt face. He is a butt face. I say that and I mean it. Will I do a stream watching Fast and Furious? Probably not, because I don't have any desire to watch Fast and Furious. I just didn't like the Raptors. I mean, it was fun, and I did enjoy it. But It definitely scared me. I definitely got scared. Do I have a least favorite color? Not really. Sorry for the misunderstanding. You're just being your sarcastic self. Yeah, sarcasm does not usually translate very well into writing, as I found. Well, that, and I'm also not good at just recognizing sarcasm in real life, because my friends can be very sarcastic, and I don't catch it a lot of the times. So that's it. What's my favorite brand of favorite brand of fridge? I don't know any brands of fridge. The only thing I can think of is Whirlpool, so Whirlpool? I don't know. Top 5 favorite DreamWorks movies? I put this on a video, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, so I'm going to go look it up. I think at this point I was done. So my top 5 are How to Train Your Dragon 2, How to Train Your Dragon 1, Prince of Egypt, Kung Fu Panda 2, Kung Fu Panda 3, and Kung Fu Panda 2. That's my top 5, according to my tier list that I made. And with that, I have gone 10 minutes without saying dad gum, so I can say dad gum again. But I still can't say the other word. I'm gonna hate you, but Disney World is the only theme park in Orlando you haven't been to yet. What's your opinion on what you should do first when you get there? Oh, thank you, Miss Art Forever. Can you be my workout buddy if you want? Get set up. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but I prefer to work out alone. Even like when my friends tried to work out with me, I didn't like it. Hang on, what was I talking about before? Blue Corp, thank you for following. Oh yeah, I don't hate you for not going to Disney World already. The first thing you should do, I'm really having to think of my words. The first thing you should do is just experience Magic Kingdom and just enjoy it, you know? And I'd also make sure that if you're going to see that for your very first time, you should give yourself at least a week to see everything, because there's a lot. The park is massive. Not just Magic Kingdom, but Disney World as a whole. The place is crazy big. Like, literally, it's the size of San Francisco. The plot of land that they own, and it's 4 parks. So, yeah, do a park a day for 4 days, and then the last 2 or 3 days, just hit the stuff you couldn't get on day 1 and 2 or 3 or 4, the first 4 days. That's what I'd say. Whatever you do, don't ride Small World. You should still ride Small World. I will say this. Disneyland's is amazing. Disney World's makes me sad. But you should still experience it at least once. But then after once, you never have to ride it again. That's what I say. You've never been to Disney World, period. But you've been to Disneyland. Yes. Disneyland is incredible. you've been to Disney World about 9 times. Nice. I haven't been that many. I've been, I think, probably about 5 or 6 times. But it's wonderful. Do I like Jackie Chan movies? I don't think I've ever really watched one. Like, I know who he is, and I've seen clips and bits and pieces, but I can't recollect ever watching a movie that he's been in, except for Kung Fu Panda, but even then he only had like 5 lines. So I don't know if that counts. Oh, a minute and a half left of me really having to focus on every word that I say. Okay. My least favorite animation style, there's none that I truly dislike, but I would probably say stop motion is my least favorite out of the 3 main ones, between CG, hand-drawn, and stop motion. But I still love it, but it would be my least favorite out of the 3, but that doesn't mean I dislike it. So did I buy all of the Disney movies, the DreamWorks movies, because of the tier list, or did I already own them? I already owned them. There were a few that I had to rewatch, but I kind of went through and bought every movie from the major studios just so I would have them for reference. So yeah, I already had them. Stretch. Thank you. You bet you can guess my favorite Disney World park? It's not that hard. I'm sure you guys could probably figure it out pretty quickly. And 3, 2, 1. Y'all, I did it, and I can say y'all now. Woo-hoo! All right, what time is it? Okay. I'm going to hang out for just a little bit longer, and then we're going to end the stream. So probably like 5-10 minutes. All right, and the crown. Thank you. I did it. Yes, I did it. Oh, I did it. Will I do a Don Bluth tier list video? I don't know, maybe. That's not a bad idea. People would be so mad where I'd put Secret of Nim. Oh, that's how I make enemies right there. That was empty. I thought it wasn't empty. Do I watch storytelling animation channels on YouTube? I don't know what those are. Hello, Kagome. I think that's how you say that. How's my day been? It's been okay. It's been okay. What's the funniest thing that's happened to you this week? Well, I guess I can say this. So before, on Monday, before I did Kingdom Hearts, very glad I did this. I checked my connection to my PlayStation so that I could stream it. It's the first time I've ever streamed PlayStation with my new setup. So I wanted to go through and make sure I did it right. So I get everything together, and I start going, and it's not working. It's not working. And I spend at least an hour, like, rearranging things, moving things around, doing all this stuff, trying to make sure that I get this as perfect as possible to make this thing work. And then I look it up, and there was one setting on my PlayStation that was flicked on when it shouldn't be, and that fixed everything. So I'm like, I spent an hour doing all of this to get this ready for the stream, and all I had to do was flip one button in the PlayStation settings, and it would have fixed everything. But nope. I went through and like almost rewired the whole thing. So there you go. I thought it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now. I went back and watched a lot of your oldest YouTube videos, and it's crazy to see how far you've come. Well, thank you. I I should go back and watch some of those. Like, are you talking about the old ones where I'm like still in Texas? Whew. I'm pretty sure my love of animals comes from growing up with Don Bluth movies and Disney. I believe it. If I had to choose a Disney voice to do for 24 hours, what would I choose? Probably Winnie the Pooh. It's least strenuous on my voice, and it's just fun to do. You know? Baskin Robbins or Cold Stone? I worked at Cold Stone for 2 years. I gotta go Cold Stone on this. The ice cream just... I love it so much now. Don't you just love technology? I know, right? What Brian did with his PlayStation is very much like what I do with the Navy. Oh my gosh. No, and I've had the same issues like setting up this new Wii U. Oh my gosh, y'all. This dadgum thing doesn't want to work with me. You'd go with Cold Stone too. Nice. It's funny that you look back on things and you're like, hey, that's pretty funny. But at the time, you're like, this is really annoying. Yep. Yeah, exactly. How's your time with the voice actor of Donald Duck? Oh, yeah, Daniel Ross. Oh, he was so great. He's so much fun. We had a great time just hanging out, chilling out and talking. And it was just nice to sit down and talk with another voice actor. I know y'all look at my life and think that I'm just like besties with like Jim Cummings or Rob Paulson or all these people. And honestly, I've met them once or twice, but I don't consider myself friends with any of them. And I don't have like any of their phone numbers or emails or anything like that. And so the closest I get to talking with other voice actors like that is talking with other YouTubers who also do some voiceover. And even then, there's only a couple that I know. So that was really nice just to be able to talk with him. And that came from... I'm slowly getting to know more voice actors out here, which I really like. And just really getting to talk with them more and just hear different perspectives. Because when you're a voice actor and you're doing all this alone, you know, you tend to get a lot of ideas in your head and stuff. And it's nice to talk to somebody else and just go like, oh, so that I was thinking the right thing with that. Or, oh, I had no idea that was a thing. Thank you for telling me. You know, and all that. Dairy Queen or Cold Stone? Cold Stone. Dairy Queen is good, though. I do love their blizzards. Yeah, your first ones where you only did an impression video. Oh, my gosh. Those were so old. Those are over 10 years old now. Oh, my goodness. What are new voices I'm working on? Well, I'm working on the next Pokemon video. So working on Gen 6, I need to go through. So for the Pokemon ones, I actually go through and I make a video before I even shoot it. So what I do is I go find all the reference of these Pokemon saying their names and like doing their voice. And then I put that together in a video to know about how long I'm going to go for as far as like what the final product's going to look like. So that while I'm filming, I can just pull up the video, play it, listen to the voice again, stop it, parrot it, and then do the next voice, parrot it. It takes like 2 hours to film this thing, but it's honestly the fastest way I found to do it. So, yeah, I have to make the reference video first, and then I can go do it. Would I react to one of my old videos? I did that. I have a whole video of me doing that, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago. But I did that. Like, would I do it right now? Is that what you're asking? Long time, yeah. Oh, animation channels like Jaden Animations, Odd Ones Out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watch those. I just call them animation channels specifically. When you said animation storytelling, I'm like, oh. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, the Thanksgiving song. Oh, my gosh. That is a throwback. The 20 voice song, Let It Go, and Hello from the Outside was awesome. That's how I found you. Oh, thank you. Worst part of the 24-hour Disney challenge was that cold pool. Good, not alive. Reacting to your first video ever on a stream. That would be crazy. Oh, okay. I could do that. We could do that real quick. Hang on. We could do that. And then I'll throw a link to it in the chat here so y'all can watch with me. Get to my videos. Sort by oldest. Oh my gosh, it was 11 years ago. All right. Wait. There we go. So I put a link to it in the description. This is the first video I ever... Well, okay, it's not technically the first video I ever made. It was the first one that's still up. I did take off one that was gone. I got rid of. So here we go. We're going to hit play together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, my voice is so high on this.
You've got to get lower, Brian.
No wonder my parents thought I had issues. And you guys see how long I've had this cross necklace for. Oh my gosh, you can hear Rebel and Renegade, my old dogs. Oh, and I used to wear those bands all the time. And my old watch, yeah. I had to wear my watch every day, and I had that little chin patch. And I had the stupidest reason for growing that. And my old ring. This is what I did for when I was in high school. Oh my gosh. I had so much to learn about impressions. So much to learn. But I have learned a lot since then. Oh, is Sandy any bigger since 24-hour challenge? Oh, yeah, she's much bigger. Well, she's an adult now. Back then, she was still a young puppy. That was like a week after I got her or something. Yeah, no, that's young Brian right there. So I was what, 16, 17? That went up in 2009. I think it was 18. That came out 11 years. That was wait, what? Oh, that was uploaded in February of 2010. So, dang, February of 2010. I was how old? I was 19? No, I was 18, about to be 19. I was 18. I was 18 then. I look like such a dude there. Well, I mean, I am a dude. I mean, I've always been a dude. You haven't changed too much in look. Well, not too much, but you know, I don't have just a chin patch anymore, you know, whole beard. And my hair was longer. But, you know, yeah, for the most part, I didn't change too much. But, yeah, I have changed. Alrighty, so with that, I think we're going to wrap it up here for today. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will see you again on Friday. Just remember, on Friday, stream starts at 12, not 2. So it's starting at 2 hours earlier. So whatever time I did it today, 2 hours earlier. So that's what we're going to do next time on Friday. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I was about to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys on Friday. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.